Alright Pokemon trainers, and welcome to my channel. My name is Chandler, better known as Lorty, and today we're talking about Zeraora, the best build and why you should be using him in Pokemon Unite. I'm doing Zeraora because the past 3 videos of Venusaur, Gengar and Alolan Ninetales, as it was pointed out on my Twitter, are all special attackers, so I'm doing physical today. And if you haven't liked, if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't commented on the video of who you want me to do next, make sure you do so now. There's a link in the description to the previous Pokemon I reviewed and the links up in the top. But let's get straight into Zeraora, who is your physical speedster melee character. His offense is 3.5, endurance is 1.5, mobility is a whopping 4, his scoring is 3, and the support is 0.5. So we can already see by the stats, and we can already tell by the name, and we can already tell by Zeraora that we are all about damage. His strengths: high mobility and 2 dominant playstyles of a team fighter or solo assassin. The weakness straight away is as soon as you're slowed down and you lose that mobility factor, you kind of become a sitting duck. But he needs also an early grind to farm and get to level 6 and 8 before you become super viable and valuable to your team. So if you're going to be farming, the jungle or the bottom lane is where Zeraora is going to excel the most. And we need to talk about these attacks, alright? Agility, speed is of the essence. There's a 6-second cooldown, but it lets you jump a little bit of a distance in front. You have the choice when you level up to level 6, either Volt Switch, which does a whopping 1500 damage when you are on level 15. And this is an ability, but with damage. It lets you jump forward, you hit them with damage, and you can choose to jolt back, just like Pikachu in the anime, to hit them twice with Volt Switch. It normally does 1244, but if you hit them the second time, that's what does 1500 at level 15. Or you can choose Spark, which has a 10-second cooldown time. Does a massive and bigger 1545 damage, and you can use this 3 times before the cooldown begins. I already know which one I want to pick. And then the second move starts off as Slash, 8.5 seconds, dealing damage and can stun the opponent. Really good, and I have that as my first attack to get the grind and level up ASAP. And then at level 8 you can pick between Discharge and Wild Charge. Discharge does a massive 3608 damage at level 15, but if you deal damage, it shields you when you hit the opponent, and if they're paralyzed, it pulls them closer for you to smash them to smithereens. Or if you're picking Wild Charge, it hits the user and unleashes a combo that you will take a little bit of damage, but if you hit them with Volt Switch or Spark before, the combo is increased. You cannot make a bad decision with Zeraora. All of these are in sync and harmony to combine together. However, Volt Switch, Wild Charge and Volt Switch again is a killer combo. But I'm going to be suggesting today Spark and Discharge. The reason being, when you do this combination now that I'm about to tell you, you will be getting KOs instantly. Are you ready? 7 steps. Spark, standard attack, Discharge, Spark, standard attack, Spark, standard attack. If you want to use your Unite move as well, for whatever reason, you carry on. But that's pretty much a guarantee and easy kill in the whole of the game. And even when you take damage, that's no problem because Zeraora's ability is Volt Absorb. So when you receive damage, some of that is turned into attack for you, which pairs super awesome with the items. We're going for attack weight to increase the attack stat and increase damage once you've scored goals. We've got Float Stone, which of course increases the attack stat again, improves your movement speed so you're even more rapid than other Zeraoras, and it increases the speed out of battle by 10, 15, 20% depending on what level it's at. And then finally, the third item is Muscle Band. Yes, again, increasing the attack. Yes, again, it increases the basic attack speed, and you get bonus attack on hit. So He's a dominant force, and you can understand why it's very, very hard to lose with Zeraora. And then if we talk about the held item, I like using Zeraora, as you've seen on the screen, as a solo assassin, but a scoring assassin, alright? So I've got Score Shield on, which is going to add a little bit of HP to me, because Zeraora has low HP in the game. That's fine, because while you're scoring, you get given a shield that is 5, 7.5, or 10% of your user's max HP, and you can't be interrupted while shielded. So all those kills, all those KOs, all those Pokemon that you have taken down, all those points you've gathered, it's helping you support the team to get points. I'm telling you now, if you're not getting 150 or more points from Zeraora, you need to go and practice, or do not let them be on your team if they're not doing it. So let's talk about the game plan. Zeraora in the early game, you're sitting in the jungle and you are grinding to level 6. You get to level 4 just straight away from the AIs. But one good thing about Zeraora, if your teammates are in the jungle as well, let's say you've got a Gengar on your team, you have the mobility to get over to the other side where the opponent respawns and start to take the XP from their jungle. Why not hindrance the other team while you benefit? Mid game, your focus is getting to level 8 and you can start ganking away. Take out the laners, overextenders, punish them for their poor decisions, their ballsy choices, and then late game, you're all about points, you're all about kills, you're all about assists, you're just going around and helping your team control the lanes, control the games, and win by points. But, I repeat, if you're not getting 150 or more points with Zeraora per game, you are not ready to use Zeraora. Overall, Zeraora is a massive offensive asset to any team. And especially with Gengar getting a nerf very soon, Zeraora will shine more again. You have to log in before a certain day in August to get him. So if you haven't already, go and download Pokemon Unite. Go and do it now, because you can use Zeraora as an assassin or team fighter. But either way, you're going to be getting lots of kills for the team. You're going to be getting lots of points. And Zeraora has insane mobility. So that's it for today's episode. Like, subscribe, comment, share the video. Check out the previous video of Alolan Ninetales. Go and watch Gengar. Go and watch my build about Venusaur. And be ready for next episode, which is Gardevoir. But until then, my name is Lord T. I'm going to go get myself a cup of tea, and I will see you next time.